I want to talk to you today about the Peak Design slide camera strap. I got mine in red. I like this color. They don't come in red anymore. The newer ones just come in black and sort of a gray color, but it doesn't really matter that much. But the reason I like this camera strap and the reason I bought it is because it's versatile, it's durable, and it's stable. It gives you a really stable carry for your camera. And the most unique part of this camera strap system is this little guy here, this little connector. And this is what makes this camera strap different than any other camera strap I had before. Because you can change the configuration of how you carry your camera to probably 3 different types of carry. And it allows you to detach and reattach your camera to your camera strap really quickly without having to go through, you know how the camera, especially camera straps that come with the camera, you usually have to thread them through the deal and you got to twist them around and do all these special stuff to make them stay on there firmly. And this just works so well. And it gives you the option of taking your strap right off your camera immediately if you want to. The last camera strap I had was a Black Rapid camera strap, and that attached and went on and off fairly quickly, but I didn't like the way it carried. It kind of jiggled around on my side and it bumped around. And with this, you can set this up so this camera sits very tightly to your body and does not bump around at all. So the strap comes with 4 of these little connectors, and I always put, and I have 3 on my camera right now, and I'll tell you why. I have, and I'll show you how these connect on too while I'm at it, okay, because I took this one off, and it goes, so you just slip it right through like that, and then you just put this through the loop. I don't know if I'm getting in my own way, like that, okay, and then you just pull it through, and it's that simple. Now you got your connector on there. Now these connectors are specially designed so that there's different layers on them, and if you start to see a yellow layer on this connector, then it means that it's getting worn and it's getting time to replace it. And if the yellow goes to red, if you see a yellow layer, the red layer, then it means immediately stop using it and replace it, or it could break and you could lose your camera. When I first got these and I read that, I was like, I wonder, you know, how often am I going to have to replace these things? If it's going to be, you know, every 6 months, every year, every 2 years, every 5 years, whatever it is. Well, I've had this strap for, I think, about 1.5 years now, and I haven't seen any wear on it at all. So I think they last pretty long. These connectors are rated to hold up to 200 pounds, which I don't think you're going to be carrying any 200-pound cameras real soon. We're all looking for lighter cameras. But anyway, the way it connects is you just take the strap like this. You take it like this, you put the button in there like that, and you just pop it on, okay? And then on the other side, we're going to do the same thing. Just take the strap, put it on like that, it just pops right on. Very simple, very easy, very quick. Then you can either carry the camera around your neck, or you can carry it like this. Okay, and that's kind of like the recommended way to strap it on if you're going to carry it in either of those ways that you would carry it. And now the other way is where you connect the strap to the bottom part of the camera, and I'll show you that. I don't really like carrying my camera like this. I like carrying it over my body like this, you know, because I do a lot of traveling and I don't want somebody to easily grab my strap and run off with my camera, and that just makes it a little more difficult. But the other way to carry it is you pop this off like that. See how easy? And then they give you a plate to put on the bottom of your camera, and you can attach another connector to that plate, and you disconnect the right side, okay? And then you want to put this connector right here on this edge of the plate on the, if you're looking at the camera like this, on the right side of the plate, and then you just connect that onto there, and now watch how the camera hangs. It's really cool the way it hangs. Now the camera hugs. Now that's straight. The camera hugs right to your body. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. It just hugs right to your body, and if you're a lot of times I'll go climbing around on rocks when I'm doing landscape nature photography, and what I do is I stick the camera back like that, and it hugs you, and it sits in the small of your back, and it keeps the camera from moving around, and it keeps you from banging it on rocks and things like that when you're climbing. So, works really nicely that way. And I carry it like this most of the time because I like the way the camera hangs down like that. And they recommend that you do this if you have a long lens with a big camera, but I have a little Sony a6500 and I do it with all my lenses. And there's two different models now of this strap too. This is actually the larger version that is recommended for large DSLRs, like the Canon the Canon 80D or the 5D Mark III or the larger Nikon cameras or any larger DSLR camera. I like it though because I like the nice wide strap and I like comfort. So I like using this one for my small camera. But there's also a smaller one that they made that it's fairly new, and it's called the Peak Design Slide Lite, and you can get that also for your smaller cameras if you don't want to have this thick strap. So you see how easily this pops off, and you pop that off, and if you want to put something else on, like I purchased this little Peak Design wrist strap. So if you decide, well, I don't want the big camera strap, I just want a wrist strap on for now, it just pops right on, and you got your wrist strap on now. So, and it's that fast. It's not complicated. You don't have to, take anything apart or unscrew anything. You just pop it on, pop it off. And I really like that feature about this camera strap. So, it's very strong. It's made of very strong materials. This is like a seatbelt type of material. So this thing is never going to break. So that's my thoughts. I just thought I'd share some quick thoughts about my favorite camera strap. Oh, I almost forgot. The reason this is called a slide strap is because it has these slides on it. Let me pull this off. These slides here that allow you to quickly adjust the strap. So let me put this back on the camera. Okay, so it's actually adjusted pretty tight like right now because that's how I like it. Right up against my body, and like I said before, you can put it behind the small of your back. But if you want this longer, you just flip this up right here like that, and then you just pull it out, make it a little longer, and you can adjust both ends. Just pull it out, pop that, and now it's longer. And the same goes the other way when you want to make it shorter. You just put that up, pop that, and you can do both or one, and that makes it shorter. So that's why it's called a slide strap, because these slides can so quickly adjust the length of the strap without having to go through a big long process. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks.